Well, they're really branching out. So in case you don't know, back in 1990, Dansko was born. Former horse trainers were going on the search for the perfect barn shoe, and then they found in this little tiny shop in Europe a traditional clog, and so they filled their suitcases all up with these clogs and started selling them out of the back of their station wagon, which is crazy. And so all of a sudden it just became this big phenomena, and thus Dansko was born. And I know a lot of people that are in the medical field wear Danskos. I have Danskos at home, and I'm not in the medical field because I just think they're great clogs and they feel really good. But this is a totally different thing right here. So these are the Astrid, a buckle wedge sandal. And before you say, I don't want to do all those buckles, hold please before you go anywhere, because they're actually a faux buckle because they've got hook and loop closure to close them up. Okay, so this is the Astrid, and this is the black right here. Down here is your stone, and this one, or excuse me, ivory, and it actually has a dropper full of gray. So just a touch of gray, and you'll notice that gold tone buckle or burnished gold tone buckle there. All of them do, as a matter of fact. This is your stone, neutral bottoms. And then finally, this one is your good pop of color. This one is yellow, but it is not so bright that you would feel like, oh gosh, that's a little too much for me. Sizing wise, I do believe this is all European sizing. So how you would size, there is a size guide on QVC.com if you want to check that out. I am usually in a size 7, so I'm going to go with a 37 in the European sizing. There you go. I've got them on in the black, and notice how they're really hugging my feet too, and you're seeing how it's coming up to meet on the outside as well as on the inside. They are very comfortable, but the style is adorable. Let me show you the style here. So this, by the way, we've got 3 buckles here. Now, I'm wondering if they would actually be, I wonder if you can actually use them, unless they're, I want to see. Yeah, you can actually, if you want to have even more of a customized fit, you can do another buckle, make it a little tighter, a little looser. I think that's totally fine, but you don't need to. You can set it and forget it because you've got hook and loop closure, not just here, but also here to make it a little tighter if you want, or here if you want to make it a little tighter. I'm just saying now, if you've got a more narrow foot, I'm like in between a narrow and a medium footbed. Now this is medium footbed only, but this is all going to be leather lined here, and it's covered in leather. This is covered in leather, and what's underneath there is an EVA footbed that has memory foam. And you've got a TPR rubber outsole, so that way you can, you're not going to go slippy sliding all over the place. But this wedge is only about, it says a little bit over 1.5 inches in height. And it feels so good to have that, it's not too high and it's not too low. So I'm not talking a flat shoe, and it's really cute. So if you actually have a wedding to go to later on in the summer, fingers crossed, and you want to go trampoline have to go through grass or gravel or something, it's going to be fine. You're not going to feel like, oh gosh, whoa, I'm tippy toppy, like if you had a little kitten heel on. Also, the stability is there. You get it wrapped around the ankle, so you don't have to worry about your foot sliding out. You've got plenty of foot coverage with those 2 wider bands, and also that leather comes up and covers up the heel. And I'll tell you right now, I am so waiting for my nail salon to come back. You definitely, I'm preaching to the choir right now. I can tell you, I will. So my friend Pat Dementry and I were talking before the show, and we're like, look at my toes. Oh my gosh. So what I found out though was I do so many. Don't look at my toes stretch. Don't you? They're fine and they're polished, but it's crazy when you keep a pedicure on for as long as normally I do. My little toenails don't get to breathe, but now they're breathing and they're kind of growing out. Too much information, but I am so looking forward to them because I need a pedicure for my heels and my toes. Anyway, stretch does too. So okay, did I really say that out loud? Anyway, these are $140 or 3 easy payments of $46.67, but you can use your Q card for a 6 easy pay. Black, There's your beautiful yellow, and that's more of a marigold. Here's your stone, and this one's your ivory with just a drop of gray. And I'm seeing a whole bunch of yellow, which means the last call. Red means we're sold out, and green means we're okay, so don't panic. Okay, 8376110. I hope you're finding you're happy. I hope good morning and welcome into